Hello, everybody. Welcome to our latest Tutorial Tuesday. Joe here from Copyhackers. Today, we are talking about the most important thing that comes directly before you write your copy. And I don't mean research. I mean, copy is like this whole copywriting process, but something else that's critical that you might be overlooking. Tutorial Tuesday, Joe. I have a second sound coming in. Okay, cool. Fixed it. All right, I'm going to start sharing my screen because we want to dive right in and get going with the goods. So you should now be seeing my screen, how to make an outcome-based offer. So a lot of people don't even have an offer, let alone an outcome-based one. There are multiple ways to come up with an offer, to optimize that offer. Today, we're going to talk about one of them. This is part of, you'll see this slide a lot in different tutorials that I do. Be sure to check those tutorials out as well. We've got a lot of them here. David Ogilvy didn't say this. This is the late, great David Ogilvy, a photo of him at least. But this is an old school copywriting principle. First comes list, the people you're speaking to, they're the most important to understand. Then comes offer, and then comes copy. So a lot of people jump straight to copy and then wonder why it's not working. You got to know your list, you got to know your offer, and then you get to dive into your copy. So today we're going to talk about offer. And I get this question a lot. What even is an offer? Like, what do you mean by offer? And it's a very valid question. If you're here, you're watching this, you might not be really like on board with what an offer is. And that's cool. We're going to start there. Then we're going to dive deeper into like not advanced stuff, but slightly advanced. An offer, really simply put, is the thing that you're writing your email for, your ad for, your landing page for. It's the thing you want your prospect to take action on. It's the thing you want them to say yes to opt into, to buy. Whatever that thing is, it is your offer, plain and simple. You shouldn't be writing anything if you're not sure what the goal is, and the goal and your offer are largely one and the same. Okay, so for example, this came from a slide from a different tutorial as well. So be sure to check out our other tutorials so you can see how this all starts building together. Here's one from Donald Miller's page for small business events. Get a special video explaining what he, Donald Miller, has discovered small business owners want in an event. Okay, cool. So that's an offer. I'm not saying it's a great offer, but it's the offer. It's the reason to put your first name, your last name, your email address in, getting this special video, etc. This is a more common one you might be familiar with. And I know when I say offer, a lot of people think, oh, you mean discount, or oh, you mean buy one, get one, or something like that. That's not necessarily the case. But this is a really common sort of offer that you'll see online. Enjoy 15% off your first purchase at Derm Store. That's the offer. Cool. That's not the only way that we can do it though. So those are a couple examples just to get you kind of like on board with what an offer is. I mean, the whole reason that the prospect believes that this pop-up exists here is to get me to say yes to this offer. And behind the scenes, we know we want them just to start shopping. We want them to give us their email address and things like that. But the offer we're giving them in order to get them to say yes to that thing is, in this case, 15% off. Really simple list. That is a pretty quick screenshot if you need one. These are not the only offers, but it's important to think about the different things that you should be offering to your prospect at every stage in their journey. At every single part of every time you have a click, there should be an offer around that. So if you want people to move deeper into your site from your homepage, then you could do something like an ungated special event replay, just to get a click deeper into your website. If you have, let's say, a webinar replay available, you can just push them further into your site. Most people don't even think about an offer on the homepage, or that there needs to be some reason to click beyond my own curiosity. There needs to be some level of offer. Join your email list. A really common one could be a free ebook. Confirm that they want to be on your list. So the double opt-in that we've talked about in other Tutorial Tuesdays, getting them when they get that email to say, yes, indeed I do. So maybe not just sending them a free ebook, but also to get them to confirm they want to opt in, to get that double opt-in, a free video that's related to that ebook. If they sign up for your webinar, you'll have one offer. If they attend your webinar, there'll be a bonus cheat sheet to get them to attend it. If they watch your webinar replay, there should be some offer, like a discount on a product. It's not just watch the replay. That's not enough. That's the click. That's what you want them to do. What is in it for them? What will they get out of it? And I don't just mean benefits. I mean the real offer, the real reason to go, okay, I will watch that replay. So on and on, we have a lot of different offers that we can come up with. And again, this is a short list. There's one offer here for each of the actions that you want people to take. There could be a dozen for each one of these. There could be more than a dozen. But I want you to think about this. When you look at a slide like this or a table like this, I want you to think of, where do we even have offers? Do we have offers at each clicking point on our site or across our journey? If you don't, that could be a really easy way to optimize your conversion rate just by improving the offers. And these do not have to be complicated offers, nor do they have to be discounts. You can see we've got a couple discounts in here for points where you believe people should be buying. That's a good time for a discount. You don't always need a discount with your offer. I want you to keep in mind that that list I just showed you is a list of things that you can offer. It's not the offer you will put in front of people. That is not complete. It is not even good. A free trial of your SaaS is not a good offer. It's expected. What's going to get me to click and actually get started? So 1, if you don't have an offer at every click, you need one. 2, you then need to make it sound compelling. You will hear this talked about in a million different ways. There's so many different adjectives applied. Overall, it's compelling. Irresistible is another one you'll hear a lot of too, but we just want to make sure that it is compelling to our prospect, and our copy can help us make that sound more compelling. But before we can jump to copy, we have to make sure we have an optimized offer in the first place. So one of the approaches, now this is not an outcome-based offer that we're showing here on the slide right now. An outcome-based offer is going to come up right away, and it's the one that I really want you to focus on today. But a great offer will typically overcome an objection or neutralize an anxiety. So if I have an objection to signing up for your list that has nothing to do with the content of your free ebook, then you giving me a free ebook is not going to entice me to sign up for your list. There might be something else that you need to dig deeper into your voice of customer data to identify what that anxiety is that they have, or what that objection is that they have, and then make an offer that supports that. It might be that a guarantee or an extended guarantee is more compelling as part of an optimized offer than a discount, because I'm less worried about the money I'm going to spend, and I'm more worried about what happens if I'm buying into this and it's not true. It's like you're selling me something, but when it comes down to me actually using it, it doesn't work as promised. I can handle the money as long as it works as promised. So we have to think about that stuff. So for example, I'm worried about signing up for the webinar because it happens at midnight my time. Okay, you could optimize your offer with an AM time to view it and a nighttime time to view it. You could offer a limited time replay, like because you might be in a different time zone, we're going to leave you with this replay for 24 hours, but you have to watch it in that time. That's cool. That's optimized. Now I want to make it clear though, that this is an actual objection potentially, or an anxiety from a person who's indicating they could be a good prospect. We don't want to neutralize anxieties that crappy non-customers have. So it's really easy when you're going through support tickets or listening to VOC to get distracted by VO non-C, as in people who are not actually your customers telling you things. Then you go like, oh, we should change our offer for them. But a prospect is only going to turn into a customer if they have the qualities that your customer needs to have, such as they're willing to spend money. They're willing to give you money in exchange for value. So this is not a customer. I'm worried about signing up for your webinar because I don't want to attend live and I want to avoid a sales pitch. Well, no, probably not a customer if you want to avoid a sales pitch. That's what a webinar exists for the business. They give you value. And then at the end, if you want to buy the thing that gets pitched, then you get to. If you don't want to buy from me, then I'm not going to optimize my offer for you because you're not a customer. So that's like good basic foundational stuff when it comes to offers. But there's a specific kind of offer that I want to teach you today. Outcome-based offers. Now, outcome-based offers start with the outcome that your prospect wants most. So you don't look around the room and go, what should we give our new leads to get them to sign up? Like, do we have an ebook? Does someone have a cheat sheet somewhere? Like, that's not how we do it. We want to start with the outcome that they are most seeking and then optimize our offer around that. And we can do that by answering these 4 questions. Now, these are based on what Mr. Hormozi of $100 million offers. This is from, he's also got $100 million leads, good reads, both of them, great reads. So do look into those. But these are the 4 questions that really come up. What is the dream outcome of working with this brand or saying yes to this offer? So what is your prospects? And again, your actual prospect, not a crappy non-customer, your actual prospect. What is their dream outcome? What do they really want? And this takes listening to your customers, which is tied up in copywriting, but list offer copy is actually all part of copywriting. So you want to listen to what they most want, that desired dream state that they've got. That's where we start. What are the odds that with your offer, I will be able to reach that dream outcome? So what are my chances of success here? How long will it take to reach that level of success? And what will I have to give up in order to achieve it? So 4 really simple questions that you need to answer. And as you do, you can come up with a better offer and then have better language to use to message it. And that's where copy comes in. Now, your offer should increase the first 2 questions and decrease the final 2 questions. So the dream outcome, we want to increase this sense of you're gonna get this incredible outcome that you're looking for. And then the odds need to be increased as well. How do you make it far more likely that I will be successful? What have you baked into the offer to make it more likely for me to succeed? And we want to decrease the other side. How long will it take for me to get there? What will I have to give up in order to achieve that dream outcome? I want it to take very little time, get me a win fast. And what will I have to give up? I want to give up less than I could even imagine having to give up to get this level of value, to get this dream outcome. That's when we start to get to an optimized offer. And it's important that you don't overlook any of these if you want to optimize your offer. So I was shopping on Aritzia this morning when I was up with my dogs because I want a new pair of like corduroy pants. I don't know. Anyway, but this was, I was on my phone and this was a screenshot that I took of this opt-in offer. Now, what we can see when we look at this is the offer that they're trying to message is get brilliantly crafted emails from Aritzia on sales, new arrivals, and all things everyday luxury. So you're telling me I'm going to get emails with sales and product shots. Sign up with your email below. Don't worry, you can unsubscribe anytime. This is a really common example of what a lot of e-commerce in particular does in order to get your email address. And they're not even offering you a discount in this case. So they're really not pushing terribly hard on trying to get your email address. And I would not be surprised if this is performing quite poorly for a lot of reasons, but the lack of offer, the lack of optimized offer, the lack of any sort of dream outcome or any sort of understanding of what my objections are to even signing up. We're not covering any of the basics here or even the more advanced stuff that comes with outcome-based offers. So I wanted to put together, hypothetically, what if I was running an e-commerce organization? I wanted to put together an outcome-based offer to capture more leads. So let's pretend I'm J. Crew, for example. This could work for Aritzia. This could work for any of those brands. Let's say we want people to join our email list. And so we're going to maybe give them a free ebook. We're going to try that instead of just giving them a 15% off little discount, or instead of just saying, hey, give me your email address and I might send you a discount one day. We're going to try a free ebook because maybe. Okay, so what do we do with those 4 questions that we had? So we want to increase dream outcome and likelihood of me achieving that dream outcome with this offer, and then decrease how long it'll take and what I've got to give up. So free ebook to join the list. If we know that a dream outcome for people who shop J. Crew, let's say women in particular who are on J. Crew, they want to look like they spend a ton of money every month on a personal stylist and a lot of money more on luxury clothing, but they're really only spending $2,000. They want to look like they're really well put together, but their budget is $2,000, which is a healthy budget, to be fair. But I think you need to have that sort of budget to shop regularly on J.Crew anyway and try to get that outcome. So we're realistic about that dream outcome, what they're looking for. Your ideal prospect might be okay with spending $2,000 a month. Anybody who goes $2,000 a month isn't the person that we're making this offer for. We want to make sure we're attracting really good leads to our list so that we can sell them things. Okay, great. My dream outcome is that. I've got a budget of $2,000 though. What's my likelihood of getting to that dream outcome? How can I believe that I will look like I spend $25,000 a month on my wardrobe and style? Here's how we can do it. We can get the best stylists in who are used to working with professionals who have a monthly clothing budget of $2,000 and let's say a variety of sizing needs when we think through the many objections that people might have to signing up for your list. Well, do you even offer anything in my size, et cetera, et cetera. So we want to increase their likelihood of being successful by saying, hey, we've got stylists who are curating these looks for you. And they're used to doing this for people with your budget. So it's more likely that you will get the results you're looking for because you're not going to find an ebook that's filled with like $10,000 outfits. And you're like, well, great, I can afford one of the shoes. Like, it's not going to work. So that's where we start. We're at a good starting point for some content that we're going to do. Okay, I'm just seeing some comments come in here from YouTube. Cool, I will address those pronto. But let's just fire through this. Then we want to decrease the other two parts, how long it's going to take to get there and what I've got to give up. So how can we make it sound like I'm going to achieve success quickly? Let's say you're going to see a lot of outfits. A lot of outfits means I'm more likely to see something that I like. So 25 complete outfits with direct links to the product detail pages. And for good measure, if you want to achieve this quickly, and if you actually have $2,000 a month to spend, we're going to give you priority overnight shipping on all orders over $1,000. Okay, so you spent over $1,000 on our e-commerce site. We're going to spend $50 on your priority overnight shipping for that. And that way you're going to get a great outcome, the outcome that you are looking for. And what do I have to give up to achieve that outcome? My dream outcome of looking like I'm so stylish. Just your email address. That's it. And you can unsubscribe anytime. So we're making it really simple that all you have to do, and you don't have to say all you have to give up is your email address, but that's all we're going to ask of them. Just their email address, not their first name, nothing crazier than that. You could always test these different things that you might ask people for to build up a list that's filled with people that you really want on it and as many details as they're willing to provide. But that's it. That's all we're doing. And now I know an early objection you might have in watching this is, how do I make a case for a whole new offer like this? And if we need new offers offers at every stage where there is a click, which is every single stage, this is how we acquire leads that are going to be good fits and that are excited to say yes to an offer that we've got. So you make a business case for it, but that is part of the job of performance marketing and conversion copywriting. Okay. I want to point out here that there is no discount. Your offer does not require a discount. Now, there was a comment from Kathy on YouTube. Mike just chatted over to me. Kathy writes, ebook plus discount. Discounts make me buy from e-commerce. Okay, for that client, 1% discount might not work. Yeah. That's worth testing. It is more worth testing your offer than it is worth testing your copy. So if you are only doing copy tests or design tests, I say copy, that means the creative, that means everything that you're looking at. Those are the things that we're commonly testing instead of testing optimized offers. Largely, it's because there's a little more complexity to testing different offers. How do you make sure people get the right thing? But you can message different offers and still give everybody the best possible offer. You can still say, ebook for this group and then ebook plus discount for this group. everybody gets ebook plus discount, but you get to test the messaging around the offer to see which one pulls better and results in higher average order value, let's say, or better customer lifetime value for you, just a general conversion rate even. So yeah, there are a lot of different discounts that can work, but you don't have to jump to discounts, because a discount might not be the point, especially in this case. If J. Crew, let's say, is trying to target people who are willing to spend $2,000 a month on their wardrobe to achieve this dream outcome of looking a certain way, do they need 10% off to get there? Priority overnight shipping might be the way to do it. Just to, again, we're focusing not on whatever sort of offer you feel like putting out there, but this dream-based outcome. So don't get distracted by traditional ideas of what an offer should be. It does not have to have a discount. What you do want to do is give your offer a name. And this is also, Hormozy mentions this, but this is old school copywriting. Give things a name. I'm going to do a tutorial just on the importance of giving things a name. You will not believe how much more successful something is when you add a name to it, including showing 2 variations for an A/B test to your team and giving each variation a name. It changes things. It completely changes things. So in this case, we're not going to say, hey, get a free ebook. We're going to say the Personal Stylist Lookbook, Autumn 2023, which makes me assume, oh, there's going to be different lookbooks every season. That's even more desirable. So when the time comes for me to do my winter shopping, I can trust that there's going to be a winter lookbook. And then it turns into something like this, where you can, of course, add an image. The point is not to remove images in any way, but this is how your offer shapes up then. You've got your logo, of course, new free style guide. Free will always attract people's eye, new as well. Give it a name, and then tell people what the offer actually is. You take everything you just wrote on that table that I showed you just before, and you write it out. You're going to get curated, accessorized looks by 3 top New York City stylists, includes direct links and advanced style tips for 25 plus head to toe looks, exclusively for lookbook readers, priority overnight shipping on all orders over $1,000. You could test having the over $1,000 in there. I would start by putting it in there to try to get better leads out of this. But then that's your offer now. You only ask for their email address, and you make sure you optimize that CTA as well. So the call to action, so it's more of a call to value, since we are further up funnel, which we talk about inside Copy School and across all of our tutorials. That's it. The outcome-based offer that you are very likely missing in your marketing today. Let's turn to some questions. I see some here from Mike. Nope, B2C is the example here because it's a 20-minute tutorial and we're already over time. We can always do another one another time. Thanks for asking that, Restic. Another one from Mariah. My #1 service is my tea taster email bundle. My brand is tea themed and my clients love the name. A name makes a big difference. Yeah. Don't underestimate these little tricks that we share across tutorials and throughout Copy School. They're real, they work, they're worth a test, 100% worth a test. And I do hope that you take everything from today's tutorial about outcome-based offers and use them as a starting point for your next A/B test, or if you can't test, for whatever it is you're trying to get to perform better overall. Give it a shot. Be sure to subscribe to get more Tutorial Tuesdays from us and to join us live every Tuesday, almost every Tuesday, except when I'm traveling for work, at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, here on our YouTube channel. Thank you for your questions and comments, and I look forward to seeing you and hopefully some optimized offers from you in upcoming tutorials. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.